Hey, Liam. Hey, PPOB. What's up? We're going to start here in a second. We'll just let people get in here. I sent out a notification to everybody through eBay about a little over an hour ago just to give them a heads up that we would start around 8:30. So I'm a few minutes late here. I was just trying to get everything set up. Hey, what's up, Paul? What's up, Marco? What's up, Billy? We'll get started once a couple more people get in here. And you can see these are the people that bought teams. The teams are already sold. This break sold out in about an hour or so. We'll do another break. We're just going to do 6 boxes. And the other 6 boxes we'll do next week. That way more people can get in. These are also some packs that are going to go out to you folks that are in the break. These are silver packs. Hey, Greg, I'm doing pretty good. LED, welcome. Welcome. All right, so I'm going to show you what we're doing here. I have the case over here. I will show you. It is a hobby case of 2018 Topps Update. You can see right here how much I paid for it. $791, a little bit steep. I bought it at Steel City Collectibles in White Oak. I thought he was going to give me a break on the price a little bit because I went and picked it up at the store. It was like $740 online, shipped. He said, "Oh, if you pick it up at the store, we'll give you some extra packs." So here's the extra packs that he gave me. These free ones from the National Baseball Card Day. You should have bought a case of cases. Yeah, I should have. All right, so we're going to do these 6 boxes. Also in here, there's this big poster, and it is basically telling everybody to go to, I'll show it to you, to go to your local card shop and pick up Topps Holiday. In 2018, it comes out, I guess, November 16th. If you spend $10 or more, you get a free pack. So that's a really cool poster. I'll probably put that up somewhere. Maybe I'll take it to school and put it up in my classroom. Or I might hang it up in my office. I don't know. All right, so let's get started here. First, we'll start out, we have 12 of these silver packs. These are given to anyone who buys a hobby box in store. It's kind of like an extra incentive. So you guys are going to get 6 of these. We'll do these for every box. We'll do one. So we'll do 6 today and then 6 next week. When is your next break? Open to buy. It's going to be on Saturday. I like to do them on Saturdays. I'll try to give everybody a heads up so you know when it is. I think the last break went live like Saturday at 10 p.m. or so Eastern time. Maybe I will schedule it and just be like, everybody, it's going to be at this time so you have a better chance of getting in and can plan accordingly. So let's get started here. Here's all the teams that everybody has. I'll keep that aside here. I also have my laptop next to me so I can kind of check all the short prints. If you also want to have a page up on the side, if you just type in 2000 Topps Update and go to the first one that comes up, I'm on the cardboard connection and I clicked on set checklist and I can see all the short prints and everything. So that's what I'm using here. All right, so let me pick out the 6 boxes. Here's our first box. I'm just going to take the top 6. Has Shohei Ohtani on the front, which is really nice. And there is 1 autograph or relic card in every single box. I'm hoping I can determine the SP or the super short prints. I'm hoping you guys can kind of help me out too with those. I am using the YouTube app downstairs in my basement on my phone. So hopefully my phone doesn't die. I have a really crappy phone, iPhone 6S. It's plugged into my computer. Hoping it lasts for the entire break here. All right, let's get started. I'll put those right here. Who do I have winning? Dodgers or Red Sox? I'm thinking that the Dodgers are going to put up a really good fight, but I think the Red Sox are probably winning 6. Don't get mad at me if you are a Dodger fan. All right, here we go. First box. I can't see anything either. Anyone else getting an error message? Can everybody see? Because we're about ready to open the first box. All right, here we go. First box of 2018 Topps Update. There's 1 guaranteed autograph per box. Yep, error message. How about everybody else? Can you see? Should I start? Rob Lopez is saying, all good? All right, here we go. All right, first pack. First up, we have, nice one. Ozzy Albies rookie card is our first card, and it's an all-star game card. We're going to see a lot of these probably all-star game and highlight cards and Topps update. There's 300 cards in the set. Corey Dickerson, Mookie Betts, Jason Vargas. Here's a nice double ink card from Ahmed Rosario. That's nice. It's a little insert set. Justin Verlander. So no hits in there. Pretty good. How are you doing, Dad Cookie? Kyman can see perfectly. This is pack number 2. On top, we have Yadier Molina All-Star card. Mike Moustakas. Get Off My Base, Hosmer and Cody. Rhys Hoskins All-Star game. It's a rookie card. Danny Valencia, Paul Goldschmidt, Dylan Cousins, Sal Romano, and Jacob Barnes, and Wilson Ramos. What's your favorite hobby store? My favorite hobby store right now is Juniata Cards. I was just up there yesterday. Price of a box of these, I think you can get them for around $65 to $70, I think. The whole case was $740. Divide that by 12, and you can get a kind of like a ballpark there. Jordan Hicks, Tyler Wade, Hector Santiago. So anyway, I went to this card shop yesterday called Juniata Cards in Altoona because I'm trying to check out different card shops to kind of show you guys what's around. And it was awesome. Like, it was super small. I could barely even walk around in there. I went with my brother, but it was packed like to the ceiling with boxes and everything. And their prices were really good. 2018 Topps card. There's a nice Gleyber Torres rookie card. The 2018 Topps were $1.70 a pack, which is a lot lower than like Walmart. Walmart's like $1.99. Hello, my name is Cameron. I'm wondering if I can get a box of baseball cards. Baseball cards are pretty expensive to ship a whole box. I have lots of cards I could send you, some singles and stuff. There's a nice Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie debut card. We have to look out for our short prints and stuff. Number 252. Acuna's in here. Ohtani's in here. Juan Soto's in here. Really hoping to get some good autographs for you guys. Lots of rookie cards and Topps update. Here's Tommy Pham in his Rays uni. Kyle Schwarber from Home Run Derby. 1983 Topps, Sean Manaea. Really like these. Carlos Gomez. I haven't got your letter back from 2 weeks ago. I've got about 80% of them sent out, and some of them I still haven't gotten to yet, just because it takes a long time to look for some of the cards that people requested. I'll try to get to all of them eventually. Shane Bieber from the Indians. That's a nice one, rookie card. He had a pretty good breakout year. Do I trade cards with subscribers? Usually what happens, if somebody requests something that they see me get, I will send it to them. Ryan Yarborough, Mookie Betts, Felipe Vasquez, and Matt Adams. What do you think your next case is going to be? I have to look over what's coming out in the future. 2019 Topps is just about 2 or 3 months away, so I'll definitely get a case of those. Super pumped about those. I was talking to the guy in the card shop, and he said the price of 2019 Topps is going up 3.9%. This is a nice one. Bryce Harper, and it is numbered out of 2018. That is a nice one. Really like that picture of Bryce Harper. I wonder where Bryce Harper is going to end up next year. He's a free agent. I think he's going to go to the Phillies. He kind of had a down year. Hey, Sully, you got your Rockies autos. Nice. So that was you. I still have to send you your packs back. I'm pretty sure. Weren't you the one that wrote me a letter in Braille? I've been looking for newer packs, and I've picked up a couple for you yesterday at the card shop. Like I said, there's some letters that I just haven't sent back yet. Andrew McCutchen in his Giants uniform. Of course, he finished up with the Yankees. Jeremy Hellickson. You think Harper's going to the Dodgers? I could see that happening. Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card. That is a nice one. That is a really nice one. Number 250. I always like looking for Acuna's and Ohtani's and Juan Soto's even at card shows. I was at the card show this weekend. Spent about $150. There's a Gleyber Torres also. That's another rookie card that I always look for and pick up if I can find it in like a 25-cent box. Every now and then, the guys will just throw all their base cards in like a 10-cent box. You can get some really decent cards out of there. Do I have any Alex Bregman cards? I'm sure I have a couple that you could probably have. I could send you one or two. Look at this picture, Aaron Judge. That is a height differential. Judge and Altuve. There we go, Shohei Ohtani. Hey, baseball card kid, do you like Ohtani? Well, here he is. Yeah, I like Ohtani. I think it's pretty cool that he can hit balls like 450 feet and also pitch. I'm hoping that he's the designated hitter next year. I heard Albert Pujols volunteered to work out at first base and get himself in great shape so he can move from designated hitter to first base. That opens up a spot for Ohtani at DH so he doesn't have to throw since he's coming back from Tommy John. Edwin Diaz. Do you know when the card shows are near Pittsburgh? Yes. If you look at my most recent card show video, I think I linked, either in the last one or the one before, in the description, I put all of the card shows for the next year around Pittsburgh. There's going to be one, I think, in, I want to say, January, June, and October next year. Hello, Hunter. Thanks for joining the chat here. Kristen Yelich. Greetings from Guatemala. You have 1 year watching videos. Hey, Jorge, welcome the whole way from Guatemala. My favorite team is the Pirates, my favorite team to watch. But I like a lot of individual players. I don't really like too many of the Pirates players per se. Chris Archer's pretty cool, but I don't like go crazy over the Pirates players. Most of their players are kind of actually ignorant and stuff, especially their pitching staff. A lot of rude guys. All right, next pack. Mighty Cam. Hey, what's up? Mitch Haniger, Tyson Ross. Is Todd Van Poppel in this? Good question. Todd Van Poppel, of course, was a huge bust back in like 1990 or so. Everybody wanted a Todd Van Poppel card, and he was a bust. We've had a few busts throughout history. Most recently, Mark Appel was a huge bust. He was the #1 overall draft pick for the, what was it, the Astros, I think, and he ended up with the Phillies, and now he stepped away from baseball. Another big bust back in the day was Brian Taylor from the Yankees. You might remember him. I think 1991 overall draft pick was a bust. Javier Baez, that's a nice one. Junior Guerra, Charlie Blackmon, Zach Littell, Sean Manaea. Here's a nice negative card of Logan Morrison, who had a rough year this past year. Josh Hader. Can you send me that Dylan Cousins card? Not from this. All these cards have already been purchased. Everyone that purchased the Philadelphia Phillies is going to get every Phillies card that I pull out of here. Am I going to do this again? Yep. Next week, we'll do the other boxes. Hopefully, we get some really big hits in here. J-Hap, Baez, Ronald Guzman, Jonathan Scope, there's a Mark Canha, Todd Frazier, 83. Here's another Acuna card, and Albies. The future is definitely bright. Do I have a Sandy Koufax card? No, I don't have a Sandy Koufax card. I don't have a lot of cards from like the 60s and 70s. Most of my collection is 80s and 90s, unfortunately. Your birthday's on the 27th? My birthday's on the 26th, so my birthday's this Friday. So Fan Mail Friday will be my birthday. Looking forward to that. I already signed up for a personal day, so I'm off work on Friday. Just relax and enjoy the day, but I'll still do the Fan Mail Friday for you guys. What do I need to do to get a Bregman card? Just send me a Fan Mail Friday letter, and I will get around to sending you a Bregman. I do have a few of those. I've been picking him up in the 10-cent boxes at card shows also. Picked up a couple of his. I also always pick up David Ortiz because it seems like a lot of people like David Ortiz. Wade LeBlanc is one of my least favorite players of all time, just FYI. Shane Green, Francisco Mejia, Ian Kinsler. This is a nice Mike Trout. Little rainbow action there, Mike Trout. All-star card. Brandon Crawford, Cologne, and Marte. I need to buy some of the cards of that brand for that year. Any Phillies rookies? Yeah, I have a few. I've got a bunch of Rhys Hoskins. Who's winning the World Series? I'm thinking Red Sox in 6. Next week's opening, you can sign up by, there's a Bregman, by on Saturday. I put them on eBay. I have a listing on eBay, and there's a drop-down box, and all you have to do is simply pick the team and buy it. And these teams were, the common teams were $12.99. $12.99, $12.99 a piece for all 6 boxes. You get every card. It should come out to roughly 80 to 90 cards total, which would get you about 3 team bags. For example, here is, I have it right here. This is from the Optic Break. This guy had the Padres. I haven't sent it out yet because he's a Patreon subscriber, and I'm just going to send it with his Patreon package at the end of the month. We still with me? I should not have reached away. All right, we're back. I have a tripod set up, and that happens sometimes. When I'm in a live stream, there's nothing I can do. But when I have just a regular video, I can edit that out really easily. There's an Austin Meadows. Austin Meadows is a short print in this set, so you'll have to look out for that. I don't think that is the short print, but it might be. Where I think Bryce Harper will end up, I think the Phillies, but you never know. Dodgers could get in there, also the Cubs. Somebody asked why I hate Wade in the outfield and just catches every ball. He has the, if he was an outfielder in MLB 99 range, because he gets every ball and he dislikes tossing them to fans, he just grabs them and throws them in. So it makes batting practice a little less interesting because you're not going to get a ground rule double with Wade LeBlanc there jumping up and robbing homers nonstop. If you're ever at a Mariners game, pay attention to him in the outfield. You'll see what I mean. He's absolutely intense out there. That's a nice Ohtani and Trout card. I like the Angels spring training facility. You can get right up next to them. If you saw my video from about 2 years ago, I think 2017, I was out there, and they literally walk right past you. You can reach out and touch them if you wanted to. It's really awesome. There's a walkway that goes to the practice fields. They have a nice facility out there. All the Arizona spring training facilities are great. I love it out there. Florida, not so much. It's nice out in Arizona because you can get to every spring training facility within an hour. They're not more than an hour apart. Some of them you can drive like 15 minutes from one to the other and you're there. Whereas in Florida, you have to sometimes drive across the entire state to go from one to the other. All right, we got Jose Altuve, Skaggs, Votto. We haven't had a hit yet. There's one per box. It's probably going to be down at the bottom. I'm seeing an Acuna right here. Check that one out. I think one of these might have been a short print or a photo variation, because the other Acuna we got did not look like that. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure one of those is a photo variation. So that would go to the Braves owner, which is Michael L. You're going to get a bunch of Acunas and Albies. The Braves were a little more expensive because of all the rookie cards and great players that the Braves have. There's Machado. That's a nice gold parallel there. 1935 out of 2008. Arenado, Kimbrel. Nice beard on Kimbrel there. Heard Kimbrel was tipping his pitches a little bit. He's had a little bit of a rough go. But the last 5 years, I don't think anyone can argue that he's been the best closer in baseball. We'll see how he does in the World Series. It'll be interesting to see if any pitchers struggle in the World Series like Yu Darvish did last year. Yu Darvish blamed that, and most of the players mentioned that the ball was different and they couldn't get the same grip, like it was slippery. Haven't heard anything about that this year, so maybe baseball fixed that a little bit. But Darvish relies heavily on his slider, and he could not throw his slider with confidence because it was slipping out of his hand. Some people also thought Darvish was tipping pitches, but it cost himself a lot of money because he was a free agent. Probably would have got a lot more. Still no hit yet. Getting down to the bottom of the box here. Here's a Juan Soto rookie card. This is the last card in the set, number 300. Juan Soto is probably going to be the runner-up in Rookie of the Year. J.D. Martinez might push Mookie Betts to second base in the World Series. Here's a numbered card. Check this one out. Don't blink. Jackie Robinson. That is a nice one. Numbered out of Jackson's no-no and a couple other base cards. All right, this is Montgomery, Corbin, Brinson. Here's an Ohtani, swinging the bat. 3-game home run streak. I remember that one. Here we go. Here's our hit. Our first hit's a relic. It is a Ross Stripling All-Star Game patch. So Stripling wore this jersey during the All-Star Game festivities or All-Star Game itself. That's pretty cool. If you're a Dodger fan, you got to love this one. And if you are specifically Eric F., pumped right now because you're getting this Ross Stripling. It says you have received an All-Star Stitches card from Topps Update Series. That is a nice one. I like relics. I like autographs more. So let's see if we can find an autograph in here. Relics are pretty cool. But, I mean, if you get a big-time autograph in here, you're going to get a lot of money for this. Would really like to find an Ohtani autograph. Here's an Ohtani. Speaking of that, that's like our, third Ohtani, if not more. Glaber Torres rookie card. I think the other one we had was a photo variation because I don't recognize that picture either. With the variations, keep you on your toes. Got to really know what to look for. There's a rainbow and some prospects from the A's and Sean Doolittle. All right, so we have our hit out of the way from this box. It would always be nice to get 2 hits. There's that Mike Trout again. Topps is not as generous with their hits as Donruss is. In Donruss, you get 3 hits per hobby box. But then the downfall is that you don't have the logos, and some people hate not being able to see the logos. All right, next up we have Matt Harvey, Derek Rodriguez. That's Ivan Rodriguez's son. Had a really nice season. Ozuna in the Astros uniform. And some Reds rookies, including Alex Blandino. Next pack, we got Freddie Freeman, Mark Reynolds, Markakis, Boxberger. Giancarlo Stanton is a nice one. Ryu, there's a Billy Hamilton. And that's it for that pack. Getting down to the end of the box here. We got Austin Meadows' rookie debut from the Pirates. He was with the Pirates for a short time before being shipped off for Chris Archer, which I felt was a very lopsided deal. I think the Pirates might have got the short end of the stick on that one. We gave up Tyler Glasnow, who was once our top prospect. Also, he did really well with the Rays. The guy throws like 100 miles an hour with crazy movement on his pitches. We gave up our #1 draft pick from a couple years ago, Shane Baz, and also gave up Austin Meadows. Here's a nice Altuve. Bryce Harper, already got that one with the gold version. There's a nice Aaron Judge. Braxton Lee rookie card. I'm not seeing any comments come up recently. I don't know if YouTube is messing up or not. Haven't seen a comment in a few minutes. So if you are commenting at me, I'm not seeing them on my screen for some reason. That's YouTube for you. Something always is going on. YouTube was down last week, you might remember. So everything was blank, made like had YouTube down. There's an Ozzy Albies rookie card. Diaz, Mookie Betts, Vargas, Story, Derek Jeter, storybook ending, Jesus Aguilar, Verlander, Ziegler. Go through these last packs pretty quickly because we already got our hit. Nice Marcell Ozuna, Felipe Vasquez, Matt Adams. We're going to do a silver pack after each box. The silver pack has some really nice 1983 exclusive cards in it. I didn't want to keep those. I want to give them out to you guys that participated in this. Last packs. Oh, let's see if we get an autograph. It would be really nice. Manny Machado in his Dodger uniform. That's the first time I've seen that card, have him in a Dodgers uniform. Pretty nice. Kyle Martin rookie card. Gold parallel, Mariano Rivera. Miles Michaelis, and that's it. So that's the first box. Put that aside. We're going to do this. This is a silver pack now. Like I said, you get 12 of these per hobby case, and there's 4 cards in here. So These are supposed to be really, really nice. They're given away as an incentive for people buying the hobby cases in hobby stores. There's a little ad in there for celebrating the season with Tops at the local store there. November 16th, you get free 2018 holiday packs with a $10 purchase. So here we go. Oh, nice. Jackie Robinson, 83, and Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card. That one is sweet. Bunch of Acunas in here. Whoever has the Braves is having a field day. Nice Garrett Cole and an Andrew McCutchen green parallel 1983, and it's numbered out of 99. These are all going to you guys, so if you have the Giants, you're getting the McCutchen, and so on and so forth. Love the 83 design. Topps did a really nice job with the 1983 design. I'll put those aside. Our second is getting away. There's like 36 wrappers here. They're going to start like spilling over into the camera, and we don't want that. Still haven't seen a comment for a long time, so if you're commenting and I'm not responding, I'm not being rude. There's just something up with the YouTube app, and they're not showing their comments at all. All right, so this is our second box. This is second out of 6 boxes that we're doing tonight. All right, so we have Jose Pereira, and let's see who's in here. Longoria. There's another Ohtani with the homer streak. Shane Bieber rainbow rookie card is pretty nice. Ted Williams storybook ending. Lance Lynn in his Yankees uni is okay. Lance Lynn kind of had a rough go of it with the Twins. All right, next up, Mitch Moreland, Shane Green, J Happ, Ian Kinsler. Jacob deGrom with short hair. You're probably not used to seeing that. He recently cut that off. Nick Kingham, Andrew McCutchen, Cologne, Chatwood. Then we have Brett Phillips, Billy McKinney. There's a Bregman card. The Astros were eliminated. Bregman must be pretty sad about that. He was actually taunting the Red Sox. So some people think that good for him. That's what you get. If there's another Bregman, if you didn't know, he put up on social media a video of Nathan Eovaldi getting shelled by the Astros back when Eovaldi gave up like 3 home runs in a row to the Astros. And a lot of Red Sox fans didn't like that. So I laugh out of that because they are going to the World Series looking for another championship. The Red Sox have had a good go the last 14 years or so. They won it in 04, won it in 07, won it in 13, and they might win it again this year. Bradley Zimmer, that's a nice one. Don't blink. So we've gotten a few of these cards. Austin Meadows rookie card, Willie Adames rookie card, and Carson Kelly. All right, next, let's see here. There's that Mike Trout. That's the 3rd time we've seen that Mike Trout. There's a nice Shohei Ohtani rookie card. Game Changers insert set. That's like our 5th Ohtani that we've gotten. Topps really is saturating their product with Ohtani cards, which is understandable because that's the player that everybody wants. Even though he's hurt, I'm not sure how that's changed demand. We'll have to see if prices go down or not. You can get an Ohtani Gem Mint 10 PSA, I think, for what, $20 on eBay, I think. I was looking at those. It's this pack over here. It'd be really nice to pull an Ohtani autograph because those still go for an awful lot of money. Brinson. All right, let's see. 1983 Tommy Pham, still in his Cardinals uniform. I guess they had the 83 set all ready to go, and then he got traded. Then they didn't bother changing that. The base card Tommy Pham is in his Rays uni, but not the 83, which is fine. I miss Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham is one of the most intense players in batting practice and always put on a show. No matter if he was in the outfield shagging fly balls or if he was at the plate, the guy put on a show in BP. Just mostly with his antics. He was so intense. he would just go 100% like it was Game 7 of the World Series all the time. We used to get a kick out of it. All right, this pack, there's a Bryce Harper. Also, still haven't seen any comments for the past, like, 20 minutes, so I'm not ignoring you. If the comments ever come back, I will engage with you and chat with you. I don't know what happened because, like, the phone fell over there briefly, and the comments were still coming up, so I don't know if something bumped or not. Card. Kristen Yelich is probably going to win the MVP. It's a nice Aussie Albies. Let me turn it around for you. I always hate when you're looking through cards and they go back and forth, like flipped upside down. You got to flip them over. A little annoying, but I guess that's what you got to deal with so you don't get like the same cards in the same packs. Let's see here. Jonathan Lucroy. There's a nice gold Tyler Clippard card. Cal Ripken Jr. Storybook Endings. Jaime Garcia, another Reds prospect. All right, here's our next pack. Gleyber Torres again, rookie card. That's our third Gleyber rookie that we've pulled out of here. So the Yankees owner, Eric F., is having a field day. Eric F., you have the Yankees, and you also have... Who else do you have? You have another good team. I've mentioned it before, I think. Yeah, you have the Dodgers, too. So you're getting that relic that we pulled of Ross Stripling earlier. All right, since I can't see any comments, I guess I'll tell you what's going on the channel this week. I'll give you a little preview of that. There's a rainbow card. I went to a few flea markets. I'll probably release one tomorrow. One in Adamsburg, Pennsylvania. Picked up some stuff there. And my wife is coming down here for some reason. Oh, can you mute it so there's not feedback? My wife is coming down here with her phone, and she is going to mute the phone so we don't have feedback. That's always really annoying. Like, have you ever listened to like a radio station and the person that calls in has their radio on in the background, and it's like just really annoying to listen to? And the host always says, turn your radio down so we can actually talk. Is everybody there? Can you see me? I just got an unable to connect message, and now your messages are popping up. Gotta love YouTube. All right, I can see your message. Chet Lemon, Lacey Laggy. Thank you, YouTube. Okay, I have a gig internet connection. Like, I have the fastest internet connection that you can buy, and I'm having problems here. So I don't know. It's got to be YouTube. All right, now everybody, there is a hit in this pack right here, and it literally went disconnected as soon as I was getting to it. So here's our pack. I can finally see everything that you're saying. We have another hit. It is right behind this card. It is a Javier Baez relic card. Nice. Javier Baez All-Star Game. That's our second All-Star Game relic. So Topps really must have gone crazy and purchased everybody's All-Star Game unis. That's a good one, though. Javier Baez. You've received back. Jason Vargas, Trevor Story. All right, looks like we're back here. There's a JD Martinez card. Okay. Adam Engel. Give me a second. Got the dreaded low battery thing iPhone, which sucks. I hate this iPhone. I think I'm just going to go out and purchase a new one very soon. Get the iPhone XS because I really hate having like 20-minute battery life. Yep, this is a break. None of these cards are mine. These have all been purchased, and I'm sending them out to people. It takes a long time to sort these cards out. Breaks a lot of cards. It took a long time. I got about 20 of the optic cards out. I think I broke the optic, I want to say last Thursday or so, and I got 20 of the teams out. Oh, check this one out. Tyler Skaggs numbered out of 10. That is a good one. Looks like one of those acetate see-through cards. Numbered out of 10. Good one. Am I done buying blasters? I don't know. I was thinking about buying some blasters, but since I was doing the Topps update break, I just figured that I would wait so I could be a little surprised. That is a nice Tyler Skaggs. That one is going to Joe C. Joe C, you're here right now. That's you, right? Joe iPhone Services. You are Joe C, aren't you? Who's my overall favorite baseball player? That's a good question. I like Trout a lot. I like, from the Pirates, I like the catcher, Elias Diaz. I like Acuna. I like a lot of the rookies. Gleyber Torres. My Walmart ran out of blasters. I didn't even look at Walmart, but I tried to talk the guy at the card shop yesterday to sell me some packs early, but he wouldn't do it. I was like, they're already out at Walmart, so you mind just like selling me a box? And he was like, no, Topps really frowns on that. I can't do that. He was an old guy that's been in business 30 years, and he was awesome. Like, he was cutting me deals left and right. I think I ended up spending like 71 bucks in there buying packs, and his supplies were super cheap. Like a pack of top loaders was like $1.45 or something like that. And usually they're like $4 around here. Braxton Lee, Jacob Barnes, Wilson Ramos. Hope you have a happy birthday. Are you doing anything baseball related for your birthday? I don't know what my wife has in store for me. Not exactly sure. I'm off all day. It's a nice Ozzie Albies rainbow rookie card. I'll have to do the Fan Mail Friday, of course. That's a series. You got a blaster from Walmart on Friday. Yeah, Walmart and Target, sometimes you can find them early. I was thinking about it, but I didn't go that route. It's a nice Kyle Schwarber. There's another Ichiro card. And some Phillies. Getting down to the bottom of this box. Top Scout Hero League. Yes, they really don't like that, I guess. Oh, your Target took out. Someone just said, Dawn says, Target took out their card aisle. I would be really mad about that. Target's card aisle is really decent. They have a nice wide range there. The shop I went to is Juniata Cards in Altoona, and I will have a video from that store coming soon. It's one of the top rated stores in Pennsylvania. It has 29 ratings on Google, because you can rate them on Google's website. 29 ratings. They're all 5-star. All right, Ronald Acuna Jr. 83. That is a nice one. And another Ronald Acuna Jr. So 2 of those in the same pack. It's got to make Michael L. happy. If you like Acuna, you're getting a bunch of them. Blaster price, I'm guessing $19.99. That's usually what they are. You can let me know if I'm wrong. And there's probably like every one probably has something to do with the All-Star game, like an All-Star game patch or something like that. Let's see, it's Mariano Rivera again. Austin Meadows, that's like our 3rd or 4th rookie card of him. Lots of good rookies in Topps update. Yeah, your Braves are definitely doing good. You're getting a ton of Albies, a ton of Acuna. There's another Acuna. I swear some of these are photo variations. I feel like you're going to have to go through these when you get them. Some of them might be short prints, variations. I don't have time to go back and forth to double check, but I feel like we've seen like 3 different pictures of Acuna. Joe said something about $12.99. He might be talking about how much it costs to get into the break. It's $12.99 for common teams, like teams without any valuable players, and the teams that have lots of good players, like the Angels and the Braves or more. Basically, the better teams subsidized the worst teams and made those a little cheaper for everybody. I figured it out. To break even, I had to make because eBay takes a nice chunk and PayPal takes a chunk. That way I can $191 on the dot and break even. So I did a little bit of math and came up with prices for every team. Out to like rip people. That's what I don't really breaks for. The pull from the, or every player from the any relics autograph. Big bunch of him. The good rookies. It's definitely to pick up some Topps update because we were getting tons of decent rookies. Oh, Topps Series 2 boxes. You could probably get this for $1 or so for a box. Sometimes if you wait, like I think I've seen for $9, I want to say once. If you shop around, you will find good deals on the older hobby boxes. I picked up a jumbo pack of 2016 Topps Update at the card shop for $10. How much are the Pirates? $12.99 for the entire break. You get every card. And we've already had 2 hits. They were both all game. Relic them was a Ross Stripling, and one was a Javier Baez. We also got a really nice acetate card out of 10. It's like clear see-through. Really, really nice. And the lives for that box, that means another silver pack. In the last silver pack, we also a green parallel. Spencer Sports is back. Thank you. What is your eBay name? Just go to video. Ooh, look at that. Shohei Ohtani. Really nice rookie card. Adam says, can't see you, Eric. Well, hopefully we're back. Shohei Ohtani, 83 rookie card, 83 refractor is very nice. Andrew McCutchen. Gleyber Torres. And Christian Yelich. Stream is going in and out. That is not good. Not good at all. On my side, I have a crystal clear screen. No problems. So I'm hoping Ohtani will be a buck when he returns. That's possible with Tommy John. You never know what's going to happen. A lot of the times the guys come back and they're fine. It's laggy. All right, I'll give it a minute. I'm going to clean up all my wrappers here. Throw those off to the side. All right, this is our next box, our third box out of 6. Yours is in and out too. Can you still hear the audio okay? Or is it just the video, or is it the audio? Hi there from Lorain, Ohio. How's it going? Shaka's Closet. Might be out in Ohio again soon. Sell off those Ohtani cards, fella. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how Ohtani does. Garrett hasn't had a clear feed at all. Shout out for Sully. Something the audio. All right, this is our first pack of the third box. And we have a nice rainbow Fultonavich there, but no hit in the first pack. I'm in PA also, and there's not a lot of card shops. Actually, yeah, there are a lot of card shops. There's so many more that I want to go to. They're hard to find, though. I don't know why people that own these card shops don't advertise or have websites, because there's actually a ton of card shops around, and I will take you around to all of them so you can see. And then if you see a card shop that you really like, you can make a little mental note to go there and support them. But I would say on the western side of PA, we probably have at least 20 card shops. And Dawn says there isn't a lot. I will prove it. I will bring you all these card shop videos. I'll go around to every one and show you them. There's probably at least like 5 within 30 minutes of Pittsburgh. Some of them are more spread out, and you might have to drive like an hour or so. Like around me where I live out on the eastern part of Westmoreland County, and there's nothing around me, like card shop-wise. But if I drive a little bit, I can get to some card shops. Are you ever going to a Cardinals game at Busch Stadium? Yep, I've been to Busch Stadium a few times, and no offense, but it's not one of my favorite stadiums to go to. I always like to go, and I show up early to batting practice and catch the baseballs, and it's one of the harder ones for whatever reason, mostly because of the way it's set up. The feed is much better. Thank God it's much better. I'm also doing a lot of antique malls. That seems to be a really good place, an antique mall or like a flea market to get cards. I found a lot of good deals at those. Dozier, Nottingham, Balbuena. There's a good card shop in Butler, PA. What's it called? I was just in Butler, PA 2 weeks ago. I have not been to Coors Field. Have I been to Wrigley Field? Yes, Wrigley Field several times. The Pirates play there so often. You love the flea market videos? Thank you. I like doing the flea market videos because I can find good stuff there. Any autographs? We have 2 hits so far. They were both relics. They were both All-Star Game relics, a Javi Baez and a Ross Stripling. Do I like that shop at the Pittsburgh Mills? Yeah, it's pretty nice. They have a lot of singles and stuff, a lot of older packs. Aaron Judge will hit 210 next year. I don't know. He was injured, so depending on how he comes back from his injury, we will see. He's definitely going to strike out a lot because that's what he does. We just have to wait and see. If you're in Chicago, go to Elite Sports Cards. I'll have to check that out. I do a lot of traveling during the summer because, as some of you might know, I'm a high school teacher, which means all June, July, and August I am off. So I go to tons of baseball games, and I do a lot of road trips. So when I'm on my road trips to see some baseball games at different stadiums, I will definitely hit up some more card shops. Whenever I go on vacation, I'm going to look for card shops. We went on vacation last winter in South Carolina, and I hit up a card shop, made a video about it. Do I have any 1986 to 1990 wax boxes? Whew. I should show you how many wax boxes I have from those years. I just bought a 1986 wax case of 20 boxes on eBay. $400. You might think that's expensive, but 86 Topps wax boxes usually sell for $30 a piece or more. I bought them because I sell them on eBay. I don't sell the wax boxes themselves. I do pack lots. Like I will make a lot of old packs, like 7 packs per lot, which is about 100 cards, 100 to 103 cards, and I sell them for $6.99. And on every lot I sell, I make like $1. So it's not tons of money, but it's just fun to buy old packs of cards and make lots. It says, man, God bless you for teaching our youth. You don't get the respect. Yeah, teaching can be difficult at times. There are a lot of good kids. There's some kids that are a little rough around the edges, but there's a lot of really decent kids. This is a nice one. Nice rainbow card. I've been teaching since 2003. That was my first year of teaching. So that would mean, I think, if my math is right, this is my 16th or 17th year of teaching. Same school, been in the same room my entire career. Yes, I am a high school teacher. Baseball Card Castle, yes, I've been there. I made a video about them. I picked up a box of 86 Topps there, also an 84 Topps rack pack. Do your students watch your videos? I don't know. Let's find out. Any students online right now watching the live stream? I'm guessing probably not. I don't have a ton of students that like baseball. Most of the students at my school, the ones that are into like sports and stuff, they are all into football and basketball. Not a lot of baseball fans, unfortunately. I have had students in the past that have been huge baseball fans that I've been able to talk, like have long conversations about baseball. Like they were super knowledgeable, but they have since graduated, and that kind of stinks. Hempfield. What about Hempfield? John, I went to Hempfield. I graduated from Hempfield High School, actually. Hempfield Area High School. There are 2 Hempfields in Pennsylvania. There's a Hempfield over on the eastern side of the state, and there's one over here. I graduated from high school in 1999 from Hempfield. Sports Archives in Canton, Ohio. Have you ever seen a student at a game? Yes, all the time. It seems like I run into a student. Usually I just say, hey, what's up? Sometimes it's a little awkward because they don't know that I show up early to catch baseballs, and they'll be like, why are you wearing a Cubs jersey, Mr. Jabs? And I'm like, oh, just to, improve my chances of getting a ball thrown to me or whatever. And then I take it right off afterwards. Yeah, a lot of guys have struck out. I hope Davis bounces back next year. Chris Davis had the worst ever season in Major League Baseball history, lowest batting average. I'm rooting for the guy. He seems to be a really good guy. I've read articles about how he struggled with this season-long slump and how every day he lays in bed at night thinking, like, what can I do to get better? Why do I suck so bad? So I hope he bounces back. They put in a big investment into him, of course, and it hasn't played out yet. Look at this. Ronald Acuna Jr., gold parallel card, numbered out of 2018. We're getting a ton of Acunas. That's probably, I don't even know, like the 10th one. We still haven't had our hit yet. Yonder Alonso does nothing but strike out. I think you have him one more year. Wasn't it a 2-year deal? 2-year deal on Alonso. They signed him to replace Carlos Santana because I think Santana signed for $60 million, didn't he? Like 4 years, $60 million or something like that from the Phillies, and the Indians weren't going to pay that. So what is your eBay name? I can't find it. My eBay name is Jab's Family, but if you Google it, it doesn't come up because it used to be something else, and I changed it. And now, for whatever reason, it doesn't come up. So if you Google Sugar Will, which was an old Dave Matthews Band song, 62604, it should come up. I'm a big Dave Matthews Band fan. Been to 70 of their live concerts. Used to be what I would do all the time in the summer is go to like 7 to 10 of their concerts back in like the early 2000s and such. But then when the kids came along, now I get to about one a year. Giancarlo Stanton. Thoughts about D-backs extending Eduardo Escobar? It's a good move. Escobar's a decent player. You're a Cubs fan, but you show respect for the Pirates. Yeah, the Pirates. Pirates gave you a little trouble the last series of. Not the last series, but I think next to last series we won 2 out of 4, I think, and it should have been like 4 out of 4. Those were all great games. I could have a great talk with you about DMB. Oh, don't get me started. Before I collected baseballs, I collected Dave Matthews Band bootlegs. And there used to be a site called dmbexchange.com, and I was #1 in the entire world. I had every single bootleg ever. Like, I would send out CDs to people that had shows that I wanted and trade. There used to be something called a B&P, blanks and postage. You would send people blanks sometimes, and they would burn a show that you needed. So when I got away from baseball card collecting, back in the early 2000s, the void was filled by Dave Matthews Band bootlegs, getting every show that they played. And they used to travel around a lot, and they had a ton of shows, hundreds a year in the 90s. Yeah, 168 last year, Chris Davis. Poor guy. I was literally doing the Davis watch every day. I would type in Davis, not every day, but pretty much every day, and see how he did. Look at his stats. All right, Treehouse, you're out. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to, this will be archived, so if you want to see what the other hits are, you can always stop back on the channel and see. It's a nice Todd Frazier, the blue border. I don't see a number on it. I think the Pirates were such a weird team. Yeah, I thought the Pirates were going to lose like 90 games this year. Like, I didn't know what they were thinking trading Garrett Cole. I could see trading McCutchen. Beltre should be a Hall of Fame candidate as soon as he's eligible. I agree, Isaiah. He definitely should be. 3,000 hits used to be the automatic ticket punch. You got 3,000 hits and you were in. That's changed recently, mostly with guys that got 3,000 hits that were suspended or suspected of steroids, like Rafael Palmeiro. Redemption. Oh, no. Andrew says redemption card incoming. I hope you're wrong. You jinxed it. Have I ever been to Oregon? No, I was close. I was in Washington State, and I do want to go to Oregon sometime. It looks really pretty with Mount Hood, right? That's your big mountain out there, Mount Hood. Have I ever been to a Buffalo Bisons game? Nope. I don't even know if I've ever been to Buffalo before. I think I might have stayed at a hotel there once, like on a turnpike, but I haven't been to the town itself. All right, let's see if we can. We still haven't had our hit in this box yet, so it's coming soon. There's an Aaron Judge. We're getting really close. Any one of these packs, there's maybe like 7 or 8 packs left here. Hoping for an autograph. We already got 2 relics, so hopefully we've got the relics out of the way. All right, let's see. There's that Ohtani again. There's a nice Mike Trout. Don't blink. DMB just had a concert in Oregon. Yeah, they always finish up their tour, their summer tour out west. And I've been out west to Washington State twice to a place called The Gorge. Have you ever been to this random team's game from this random city? I should just say the teams that I haven't been to. Do I do spring training? I didn't go this year, but if you feel like going back through all my videos, 2 spring trainings ago, I went to every single spring training facility out in Arizona in 3 days. Because they're so close that I set it up that I went around to every single one and explored, and it was pretty awesome the way it's set up. Oh, I think we have a hit in this one. Maybe. Yep, we have a hit. It's another relic, guys. All right, Ohtani, Yelich, Gleyber Torres. It is a JT Realmuto relic from the All-Star game. Stubby Clapp. Yeah, I think he's, wasn't he a finalist to be Cardinals manager? I've heard of Stubby Clapp. He played for a little bit. I got his cards back in like 2000. I was like, wow, that's a pretty weird name, Stubby Clapp. But anyway, that is our 3rd hit, JT Realmuto. And that one is going to the owner of the Marlins, Johnny W. Very nice. All right, so we can rip these packs super fast now and get to the next box. Kind of disappointed we didn't get any autographs yet. Shohei Ohtani 83 tops. Design is pretty nice. You should leave right after the national anthem to get your baseball signed. Yeah, a lot of people do that, but I've never been one for autographs. I just feel awkward going up there. I feel, I don't know, out of place. I have gotten some autographs before. Usually the autographs that I get are during like rain delays and stuff like that in batting practice. Sometimes it'll rain and there'll be like nobody in the stands and the players will come out and stretch and throw a little bit, and then they'll go over and sign for the fans. And since there's no action going on, I'll go get an autograph. I got Giancarlo Stanton that way down in Atlanta. It's probably my best autograph that I ever got in person. Eric, you need to buy hobby boxes. These are hobby boxes. These are not retail. I bought a hobby case. There's also jumbo boxes that have 3 hits per box. They're a little more expensive per box, obviously. These are guaranteed 1 hit per box. So I was hoping to get 3 autos out of this and maybe 3 relics. Any spots in the other break? Yeah, they're all open right now. I haven't put them on sale yet. I'm going to do that Saturday night. Oh, check this one out. Nice Gleyber Torres right there. It is numbered out of 67. That is a good one. I mean, thank God it's not a Carlos Gomez numbered card. That is beautiful. Aren't they moving the Mets team? My eBay won't come up. Well, go to a recent video, maybe a couple videos back, and check the description, and I should have it linked there. Francisco Lindor for $1. That is a steal. That is a steal. Yeah, good thing I turned that one around, huh? I knew there was something about it that was probably numbered just because of the black background. All right, that is it for the 3rd box. You feel out of place asking for autographs, but don't you feel awkward asking players for balls? Sorry, coughing. There's no cough button. Not really. Now, once you do it a couple times, you just have to get over the rejection. Some people can't take the rejection, like you ask a player for a ball and you get big leagued. But I usually don't ask players for balls if there's a bunch of kids around. Usually, like, if it's like an April, May game when there's no one around, I will be like, hey, any chance I can get that ball in batting practice? Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. That's that pack. All right, let's get an autograph. Oh, yeah, I forgot the silver pack. Thank you, Michael Lynch. Let's do this. Silver pack. I got lost in our discussion there. Someone asked how much these hobby boxes were. $791 after tax for a case of 12 of them. If you have time to hit the Canton show next month, you could get a lot for $1. All right, we'll see about that. Does anyone know about a card show near, I think it's Hermitage or Newcastle, every third Sunday of the month? I overheard someone talking about it at the card show. That is a nice Glaber Taurus. And also Nick Kingham, numbered out of 150. So if you own the Pirates, you're getting a Kingham rookie card, 83 tops blue border parallel. Will Rocco Baldelli become a manager for the team next year? I don't know. He's definitely a candidate. In Newcastle, they have great days, man. Great deals. Yeah, when is that? Is that the third, what is it, third Sunday of every month? Because I overheard the guy talking about how it's crazy awesome, and I didn't want to butt into his conversation. But that's something I would definitely check out for next month. All right. Are the Cubs going to be more than other teams? Yes. The better teams with better players are more because obviously the Cubs, the Braves, the Dodgers, Yankees, Nationals, Angels, there's just better players. So those cost a little more. Some people, when they do their breaks, they will have everyone pay a flat fee, and then they do a randomizer, and you get a random team. And a lot of the time, it's a team that you don't even like. But if you're just in it for the autographs, you might not care. All right, next we have Jose Bautista. Jose Bautista was my first ever home run ball, in-game home run ball. I caught it on the fly against the Tigers on, I think it was June 30th, 2006. It was his 10th career home run, my first ever in-game home run ball. Got it signed by Bautista. I missed a good Juan Soto rookie. Yeah, I think I did. That's probably like our actually 5th Juan Soto rookie card that we've seen. We're getting a lot of good cards in here and multiple ones of them. There's a nice Willy Adames rookie card. Rays fans keep telling me he's going to be a really great player, so I'll have my eye on him to see how his career develops. So many good rookies this year. I feel like we have a really good crop of rookies with Glaber Taurus and Acuna, Albies, Juan Soto, Ohtani. So many good rookies. This might be a good year to get a bunch of their rookies just in case. Who has the Rays in the break? That's Matthew F. So Matthew, if you're in the break right now and you saw that and you want to message to this person, they need to talk to you. Ron Fairley. No, I haven't heard of Ron Fairley. I don't know a lot of the players from the 60s, unfortunately. I wasn't born until 1980. Matthew, are you here? Matthew F. Can I have a PS4? No, but thanks for trying. Glaber Taurus rookie card again. J.D. Martinez. Ron Fairley was a good announcer in Seattle. Okay. Kristen Yelich, Sean Doolittle, Jose Berrios. My wife's probably going to get mad at me when she comes down here because there's so many wrappers all over the place. I'm going to be doing a little cleaning after this break, everybody, because there's literally cards everywhere. Anthony Gucci, like saying Kaka. How many of you have already blocked him? Can you block people? Have I gotten a Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the pack yet? I don't think I have. All right, Andrew Kashner, Michael Palka, Vargas, Story, Mesoraco, George Springer rainbow card, Storybook Endings. That is a nice Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer, and Matt Adams. Was that Verlander's short print? I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look. What I do is, when I put these into the team bags, I organize them by team first, and then I go through the front and make sure that I haven't like messed up and put any players that aren't supposed to be in there. And then I look at the cards in the front, and then I look at them in the back and make sure I didn't miss any numbered cards. And I sleeve all of the numbered cards inside the team bag just for a little more protection. And then I put everything with cardboard around it in a bubble mailer, and then I put that bubble mailer in another bubble mailer, and then I mail it out to you. Some of you probably got a couple of your optic breaks back. I think at least one person said that they did. What's your best favorite baseball card you've ever got? Oh, that's a good question. I really like the 2011 Trout 2011 Topps Update. That is a really good one. Lance Lynn Gold, numbered out of 2018. Hey, Thomas, what's up? Do you usually get more BP balls than your buddies Nick and Ted? On average, Ted averages about 2 or 3 a game. Nick averages about, I think, 4 or 5. And I average about 6 or 7. I have a slight advantage in that I use a ball retriever, though, so sometimes that gets me a few extra balls. Not during the Pirates, though, because they have a bullpen catcher named Jordan Comedina. What's up, Jordan? If you're watching, I know you watch the channel. Jordan, for some reason, wants me to earn every ball, so he does not let any balls go to the wall. So I really don't ever get anything with the ball retriever during Pirates batting practice. I used to get tons of baseballs with it. In fact, one year, back in 2014, I got 1,000, I forget the number, over 1,100 baseballs in a single season, like averaging like, I think I averaged like 9 per batting practice or something like that. Logan, what's up from Canada? And then he tells the whole team, yeah, Jordan has poisoned. We say that he's poisoned all the pitchers to shut us down, and we actually have proof of that because we have video footage of him doing it, especially with Nick. Jordan hates Nick. Nick is one of my buddies in batting practice. If you're new to the channel, I go to roughly like 90 to 100 baseball games a year. This year I was down a little bit. I didn't do as much traveling, but Nick is one of the regulars at PNC Park. We have our own little, oh, here we go, a relic, Manny Machado. Manny Machado, lots of relics. That's our 4th relic, but it's a good one. Manny Machado from the Dodgers. So, Eric F., you were having a day. You're having a day. You got the Ross Stripling relic, and now you get a Manny Machado All-Star Game relic. I don't know how some of you feel about Manny Machado. Some people hate him, and some people love him. And he's going to be a free agent, so he might end up on your team. You never know. There was a blue card in the last pack that I missed. I will go back and double-check all this. All-Star, isn't that Baltimore? Good question. Good question. How do we determine? Yes, you are right. We go by the uniform, and you are right. That is a Baltimore Orioles card. Yes. Sorry about that, Eric, to let you down. This one is going to the Orioles, Mike C. I'm glad that you pointed that out. It says Orioles on the back. So this, even though he is on the Dodgers now, it's going to the Orioles owner. That's how the break works. You get the card, the uniform that they're listed in. My phone died. Yeah, my phone is about to die too. Your wife, Jackie, is having a birthday. Well, happy birthday, Jackie. My birthday is coming up pretty soon too. My birthday is on Friday, so from one October birthday person to another, happy birthday. Look on the back. I did. It says Baltimore Orioles on the back, 100%. So that one is going to the Orioles owner. Any autographs? No. 4 relics so far, unfortunately. So now we will fly through the rest of this pack here. There's a nice Acuna. We'll only pick out the really good ones. What do you think of the 3 guys who didn't vote for Griffey into the Hall of Fame? I think that they should lose their voting rights. Like, you should have to write a justification for not voting for somebody. And if it's not a good reason, if you don't have a 100% good reason for not voting for someone that has the credentials like Griffey, you should be stripped of your vote. Because some people are just doing it to like make statements. Logan, what's up? Thanks for watching. How long does it take you to sort the cards? All day long, like 8 hours. So I take them into school, and on my non-instructional periods, I will work on the cards at my desk when there's no kids in the room. Have a few of those non-instructional periods. I teach 6 classes, and there's 9 periods throughout the day. Also, I have a prep period in the morning before the first period starts, and also we have to stay late in case any kid wants to come in for extra help. And usually they don't unless they are missing something. So I have some time in school where I will go through these. What grade do you teach? I teach Spanish high school, mostly 9th and 10th graders. Is Chris Davis a Hall of Famer? No, he's not. Chris Davis will probably never make the Hall of Fame unless he really turns his career around and goes on to hit like 600, 700 home runs. I hope he turns his career around. Like I said before, I love Chris Davis. I wouldn't say I love him, but I like him, and I'm rooting for him to bounce back. How do you sort the card with multiple teams to get off my base card? That is a good question. What I will probably do is I'm going to use random.org and just type in the two people's name and just do it that way, I guess. Everyone has different rules. Some people flip a coin. Some people will use a website to determine. Some people will go with the person on the left, the person on the right. I'm just going to use random.org and figure it out that way. Yeah, because there are some cards that have more than one player on it. I need help with my Spanish homework. What does soy mean? Soy means I am. It's the yo form. It comes from the verb ser, which means to be. It's often used with personality characteristics, origin, time, professions, stuff like that. But most people probably don't care about Spanish. Some of you might hate Spanish, so I won't give you a Spanish lesson. We're here for the baseball cards, and let's see if we can get another. It'd be nice to get a second hit in one of these boxes. Rip the card in half. That would make someone unhappy. I actually had a student rip one of my cards in half once. I'll tell you what happened because he's graduated, long since graduated, so I can talk about it. I give away packs of cards for prizes sometimes. Like sometimes we'll play games, review games and stuff, and the kids can choose a couple bonus points. Or I have tons of wax packs, like tons, like so much that it's ridiculous. I have tons of wax packs. So I take them in because I pay so little for these wax packs. I don't care to give them away. I'll make them a prize. And this one time, this kid pulled a 1991 Michael Jordan short print card on it. So he wanted to sell it back to me. Should have given him an F. Yeah. Anyway, he wanted to sell it back to me. And I was like, you know, I mean, those are my cards. I'll give you like, I don't know, 50 cents for it so you can buy yourself a bag of chips. And so he looks it up on eBay. And he, of course, he finds like the PSA 10 version or whatever. And he's like, give me $100. I'm like, no, it's not graded. It's literally, that card is pretty worthless. I mean, you could go on eBay and find it for like, I don't know, $1 or less. This is okay, we got a nice little card here. Gleyber Torres. It is numbered out of 99. Check that one out. I noticed because it did not have gloss on the back. Numbered out of 99, Gleyber Torres. Non-glossy card. That is a good one for sure. The Yankees are making out. The Yankees owner. And I'm trying to translate. Ha ha ha. How good that you speak Spanish. Thank you for that comment. Rest in peace. Yeah, he ripped it up because I wouldn't buy it off him. He's like, fine, and ripped it up. He was a character. Of course, I can't say his name. He might be watching right now. I don't know. You love the vintage stock. Yeah, that's what it is. Vintage stock, number out of 99. That's the first one that we've got. Pretty rare hit there. That's the only one that we've gotten. This is the fourth box that we're on. There's been some nice hits so far. The Topps logo. You failed Spanish class, Evan. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Michael Jordan. I mean, I like that Michael Jordan card. I never had it as a kid. I didn't buy too many packs of 1991 Upper Deck. I usually focused on Topps. And for some reason, I also bought a lot of Score. He's probably the guy typing Kaka. Yeah. He's using the pseudonym there, fake name. Anthony. Mitch Haniger. That's a nice one. 83. Yeah, the Yankees are doing really, really good. I predict you're going to pull a Gleyber Torres card. You would be right, Colby. We're pulling a lot of Gleyber Torres. I don't know when you joined the stream, but we have pulled literally probably like 7 Gleyber Torres cards out of 4 boxes. And one of them was numbered out of 99 on vintage stock. I think we also had a 1983 refractor card in the silver pack of Gleyber Torres. So the Yankees are having a day. There's a nice gold. Let's see here. And that's it for that box. Let's do a silver pack now. Stay up to date with those. Toss that empty box aside. You predicted Paul Goldschmidt. Good prediction. Let's see who we get. I don't think we've seen too many Goldschmidts so far. Goldschmidt had a terrible beginning of his season. He really bounced back. Mariano Rivera, that is a nice one. I have his rookie card, 92 Bowman. It's one of my favorite cards. Marcell Ozuna, Steven Strasburg, and there's a Chris Archer still in his Rays uniform. For some reason, Topps did not update the traded players. We also saw a Tommy Pham in his Cardinals uni like that. And then we have this promotional thing here that's been in every silver pack. All right, we have 2 boxes left. So let me clear off some space to get these packs out of the way. I'm just going to throw them on the floor. Looks like a big pile of leaves on my floor. Some of you might have used to jump and rake to leaves if you lived up here in the Northeast. I used to do it when I was a kid, and it looks like literally a pile of leaves, except they are wrappers. When is the next break? That's a good question. We're going to put them on sale on Saturday, and this break sold out in like an hour, and even the 2016 Optics sold out really fast in around an hour. So I'll put it on sale on, it'll probably be Saturday night this week, and then I'll do the break. I'll try to do a break on a day when there's not a World Series game. So that way, if you are in the break, you will be able to watch the break without having to like go between the World Series. That's a nice Tyler O'Neill rookie card. Like today is a good day for this break because you don't have to watch the World Series. World Series starts tomorrow, game 1. You were able to pick up Brandon Belt's discarded chewing gum. I don't know if that's worth anything, but you know, Allen and Ginter might be interested because they like weird relics, and they might want to put that in a relic. So maybe see if Allen and Ginter would be interested. Allen and Ginter has such weird stuff out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they like relicked sunflower seeds and stuff like that. Who do you got winning the World Series? I've got the Red Sox in 6, but it's going to be a good series. The Dodgers are not going to go. They're not going to lay down. I mean, they pushed the Astros in 7 last year. When will be your next box break? It'll go on sale this Saturday night, and we'll try to do it. I have to double check and see when the World Series games are. Maybe on Monday. There's a nice Glaber Torres rookie card All-Star. If you just joined the break and you think I'm going too fast through the base cards, why don't you throw the wrappers in a trash can? Well, apparently it's a thing to just throw wrappers everywhere when you're breaking boxes. So that's what I'm doing. Trump winning in 2020. Is that what you're talking about? That is still a few years away. The midterm elections are coming up in November, but Allen and Ginter will pay you $1,000 for that chewing gum. Yeah. I think they're running out of ideas. They would definitely do something like that. Like, I got a blaster box of Allen and Ginter, and I got some random comedian's game-used sweater, and I was not happy about that. Lucas says, I love your vids. By the way, I'm thinking of sending you some cards. Thank you. That will be much appreciated. Went to the post office today, and there was, I think, 7 packages there, so we already have enough for Fan Mail Friday. Manny Machado and his Dodgers uni. Blake Snell. You think Blake Snell's going to win the Cy Young this year? So that's going to be a really good race. Who would you say is going to the World Series next year? Look for chewing gum autos next year, yeah. The card companies are always looking for the next thing. I wonder what's going to be the next thing they put in packs after relics and autographs kind of like lose their appeal a little bit. Yeah, no way Snell loses. Yeah, Snell had a really good season. How about he didn't even make the All-Star team on his first try there? He had to be like a replacement. That was an insult. I felt bad for him. Had like the best earned run average and everything, tons of strikeouts, and he doesn't make the All-Star team. Ridiculous. All right, we should be due for our hit in this box soon, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, DeGrom for Cy Young, I agree. It's a nice Baez rainbow card. I got a bunch of those DeGrom jerseys still, giving one of them away for everyone that comments. I think your comments that you're leaving right now in the live chat won't be picked up, so you'll have to just drop a comment after the video goes archived into the comment section just to get picked up into this system there. I might give away a couple things this month instead of just the jersey. I might do a couple winners. MLB always disrespects the Rays. I agree. They need to get the Rays a new stadium. It's sad how they're in Tropicana Field. No one likes that stadium. I love Tropicana Field, though. I've been there a few times. I think I took in 4 games there, and I love the Trop, but a lot of people hate it. And, I mean, I guess they need a new stadium just because of where it's located at and everything. Need to get in a better location so more fans can get there easily and so on and so forth. They're planning a new stadium in Tampa Metro. I hope they get it soon. They need one, and the Oakland Athletics need one also. I've never been to the Oakland Coliseum, but I've seen lots of pictures and stories about how literally crap always backs up into the dugout. Pretty gross. Definitely the Athletics need a new facility too. When do you plan on doing another Jason? Besides MLB The Show code? What's your... I don't know exactly what that question was asking. Athletics really do need a new one. Yes, they do. I still want to go out and see the Coliseum at least once before they get rid of it. Daryl Strawberry is a national treasure, says Chet. Will the Pirates be a contender next year? Eric, welcome to the chat. You visited Pittsburgh this weekend for the first time. Did you make it? I remember telling you, I don't know if you saw my message, that PNC Park is open to the public during the workday. You can walk right through the Riverwalk. Of course, you can't get into the seats, but you can be out there and stand where I stand for batting practice. MVP Yelich in the NL. Javi Baez runner-up for sure. AL maybe Mookie Betts. WC. Ooh, we got an autograph. And it's a Giants. There we go. There's our hit. Chris Stratton. And it is a nice 1983 Topps design. Chris Stratton autograph. This one is going to Thomas. Congratulations, Thomas. I saw you in the chat earlier. Are you there, Thomas? You just received a numbered card out of 99. 1983 Topps autograph. Chris Stratton coming your way. Thomas T. Congratulations. That is, I like that design. That is going to Thomas. I'm going to put that up there. I have all the relics set aside in a special pile so I can show you them again, just in case you're a little bit late to the break. That was a nice auto. Congratulations, Chris Stratton. There's an Austin Meadows gold. Has anyone seen any short prints yet? Or super short prints? Where do I live around Pittsburgh? You have family that live here. I'll tell you in a second. Eric says, I didn't have much time. I got to see the Ford Field wall. Yeah, did a video from there twice. Yeah, this is my second live stream. People seem to like the first one, and we had some good participation in the first box break I did last week with 2016 optics. So I wanted to do the new release here of update. Basically, last week was just a practice because I wanted this one to go well since it's the new release. And we had a couple issues, the stream freezing up here and there, but I'm hoping it's back and it's working good. To answer your questions earlier, somebody asked where I live. I live about an hour east of Pittsburgh, in an area around the Laurel Highlands, out kind of where the Steelers train. Yeah, it's nice out this way. Got mountains all around in the background. Got a lake right in my, I don't own the lake, but it's basically right in my backyard. Really nice view back there. Golf course and everything. You're from Johnstown. That is also beautiful up that way. I was just in Johnstown a few weeks ago for the card show. I was out at your mall. Got a nice mall there. Picked up a few things at the card show. I like traveling around to different places. Please come to Busch Stadium and help you get a ball. Colby, it is extremely easy to get a ball. I will next time I come to the stadium, I will try to remember to let you know, but I can give you some hints and you will definitely get one. First off, be the first person in the stadium. because that greatly increases your chances to be first in line. Try to get to the gate that opens first. Sometimes different stadiums have different gates that open. Usually the outfield gates open a little earlier. Like at PNC Park, the center field gate opens at 4:30. All the other gates open at 5:30. I just pulled Ohtani. Yes, we did. Sorry that I didn't get all excited, but that is literally like the 12th Ohtani that we've pulled. We've gotten so many Ohtanis. They have like a couple like subset cards in there of him in spring training. They have one of him hitting. They have his rookie card. We've gotten a couple 83 Ohtanis. This is Ohtani. I just missed that message. Someone said they're a big fan. I missed a black number to 60 or something. Oh, man. Sometimes that happens when I'm going through. I will definitely go back and double check the stack and everything. Do you play other video games besides this show? No, I have a PS4, but I don't have a lot of time to play video games. Actually, I haven't played the show in a while. I played it a lot in the summer. You got me into buying baseball cards again, Jabs. I collect all different. Well, I'm glad you're back in the hobby. There's a lot of people that have said they are back into the hobby, watching channels such as mine, and I really appreciate that. That's a real nice compliment. I'm glad that I was able to bring you back. I also went away from the hobby for a while. 06, you made it to the live stream. Welcome. Glad to have you. How much is a spot in this break? Well, it's sold out. It sold out in about an hour. I put it on sale on Saturday night, and the cheapest teams were $12.99 a team, and the most expensive team was $29.99 a team, which is a steal because I saw some of these, like the Angels went for a couple $100 in a jumbo break. I guess we sell out first next time also. So many Ohtanis and Trouts. I mean, also, if you get an Ohtani or Trout autograph, that's pretty much the best one. Yankee Films, what is up? Just like Dodger Films. I wonder how many of you have your own YouTube channels. Some people that leave comments have YouTube channels, and some of them are pretty good. So if you have a YouTube channel, just make sure that you promote it in the comment section. But you got to do it in a real subtle way, because YouTube has filters on, and if you say like subscribe to me or come check out my channel, no one sees your comment because it goes in the spam folder. I have like 4,000 spam messages, and a lot of them are just people being nice, being like, hey, check out my channel. So you'd have to Dodger Films took everything down. Yeah, he did. I guess he had a little run-in with a couple of the guys out there, kind of a little falling out. Dodger Films, the original YouTuber ballhawk. Can you explain the process of getting a card graded? Yeah, you have to, first of all, take good care of it. It's not worth getting graded unless it's a really old card that you want to make sure is authentic, like maybe an old mantle or something like that. Those can be kind of in bad condition, but you want to try to get the best grade possible, so you don't want to waste your money on a card that's going to come back like a 5 or 4. Still no autos yet. We just pulled a Chris Stratton autograph card. Whoops, I'm slipping a little bit. I just got the 10% warning sign on my phone, even though it's plugged in, so I'll try to speed this up a little bit. I don't want it to die. There's an Ohtani rookie card. But basically, you send them off to PSA, and it costs, I think it's like $17 to get graded. You can buy a membership to PSA, pay them a little more money, and then you get some discounts. And a lot of people, they send in big orders because the cards are cheaper when you do it that way. I think it's like, if you do like 500 card order, it's like $7 a card, which is a big savings over $17 a card or whatever it is. All right. We got our auto out of this box, so these packs are unlikely to have. Can you do a tour of your whole collection? Yeah, once I get my garage cleaned up, because otherwise you're going to see a bunch of boxes in the way. There's a Soto rookie card. I moved into this house a year ago, and a lot of the boxes that I brought over are still in the boxes, and they're all in the way, and the cards are everywhere. Buck Showalter Snow Globe, someone just said. I have one of those. I was at that game also. I wonder if we cross paths at all. My address to send fan mail, if you go to the description of an older video from a few videos back, it should be in there. Eric Jabs, P.O. Box 402, Pleasant Unity, PA 15676. Dave Davidson used to hold his camera in the late 90s. Yeah, that's the problem. You can't really hold your camera and film. Are we back? All right, looks like we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. The phone died. Actually, it had a temperature warning. Of course, it happened right when we got our hit, an Isaiah Kiner Falefa there. And sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Wow, it's numbered out of 5? Numbered out of 5. So sorry about it crashing, everybody, but this is a big hit for the Rangers owner here. Juan B, 4 out of 5. Yeah, I really hate my phone. Your daughter Elsa must have frozen. Yeah, I have a daughter named Elsa. She's asleep right now, but I got a weird message that said, temperature warning. Your phone is unable to be used due to overheating, basically, which kind of sucked. So this is our last box. I'm on 7% here, and I'm probably going to go get a new iPhone after this, so it never happens again. I went over to my door over there and opened that up. It's like 30 degrees outside here, so we're going to cool it down so we don't have another temperature warning there. You live near me. You got a card. I was at the card shop a few days ago. Yeah, that card shop is pretty sweet. This is our last box. There's an Acuna rookie card. That's like our, I don't even know. There's another Gleyber Torres, like 10 Acuna rookie cards. Yeah, Apple couldn't handle the heat of that pull. I'm going to show you all the hits here in a second. We just pulled a numbered 4 out of 5, 1983 Isaiah Kiner Falefa autographed card. It's really sweet. And of course, it died right when it came up. But when we came back, I showed it. I don't even know what that card's worth. For a second, hopefully we come back up. Some people are saying frozen. Let me know when we're good to go here. Froze. Phone froze. Another warning. I should just go outside and do this in the 30-degree weather. All right, we're good now. Thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, we have a couple autographs that I'll show you in a second. We'll do one more hit out of this box. I think the one box we had 2 hits in. We got 2 autos, and I think there was 2 autos and 3 relics. We'll see. We'll go through it all at the end. Get a little distracted here with the technical difficulties of the phone, giving me a hard time here and there, and the lagginess. All right, this pack, there's that card again. Shohei Ohtani rookie card for like the 12th time. I wonder what that's worth. Probably a couple bucks at least, huh? Beckett will probably list that card at like $8. Do you still have the minor league cards? Yes, I have tons of minor league cards, like pro cards and stuff like that from 1990. Tons of them. I could send you a box of 5,000 of them for super cheap if you want them. I don't think there's really any good cards. What set from the 80s would you recommend? I like 1985 tops a lot. But if you're just looking for affordability, the late 80s would be your sets that you want to go to. 87 tops has a really nice design. You got some good rookies in 87 tops, like Barry Bonds, Barry Larkin. Bo Jackson Future Star card is in there. Jamie Moyer rookie card. Got a nice career. And you can get those boxes for fairly cheap. I'm guessing most of the time they're like $7 a box. I got them for about $7 a box at the National Card Show, but most of the time you might pay $10. Do you have any good Todd Helton cards? Yes, I have a bat relic from Todd Helton. I think I might have 2 of them, actually. I think I picked one up at the card show. I'm going to have to show you what I got at the card show. That video will be coming up soon. I missed an Ernie Banks variation card. Must have been a pack or 2 ago. Some of you are seeing this a few seconds after. There's a little bit of a lag. Like my wife came down when the chat went out so I could see what you were doing. And she was a few packs behind me. That's the way it is, though, with the internet. Who's your favorite 60s baseball player? Mickey Mantle, I would have to say. I like Mantle cards. I don't have too many Mickey Mantle cards. Eventually, though, I'm going to have to get the 1952 Topps. 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. Short print card worth a ton of money, but it'll probably be all wrinkled up. And I'm going to bid on it one of these days. Oh, nice. Negative. Sal Romano. That, I feel like any serious collector needs to have the Mantle one at some point in your life. Favorite baseball player in 2018? Good question. Very, very good question. I like Starling Marte a lot. Elias Diaz from the Pirates. I like all the rookies. Gleyber Torres, Acuna. I like seeing their intensity. Garrett Cole's also one of my favorites. Did you go back for the Henderson rookie? No, I didn't, but that store is on my route back from work, so I could stop in there and pick it up. It was, according to one of my subscribers, I guess they went and checked it out because they must have lived nearby after my video was posted, and they said it was 17 bucks, which is not a bad price at all for the Henderson rookie, depending on the condition, of course. Who is the player, not coach, that is your all-time leader in toss-ups? Andrew McCutchen by a mile. Back when I used to stay for all the games, I had Andrew McCutchen down for toss-ups. He had a pattern where he would throw the ball to a certain section every inning. Like first inning, it was going to section 139. Third inning, he would throw to 140. Fifth inning, he'd go to 141. Seventh inning, he'd go back to 139. And ninth inning, he would go to 140. So I would just go and stand in that section, and that would greatly increase my chances of getting a ball from him. So I don't know exactly how many he's thrown me over the years, but it's a lot. Basically, any center fielder from the beginning of when I started going to games, I got a lot from. Like Nate McLouth, I got a bunch from him. One time I got 3 in one game from him just by doing that method. Things you learn when going to lots of baseball games, right? H. Powell Games, thank you. Says, you are so cool. Ever ran anyone over while chasing a ball? No, I have never run anyone over, but I've been run into. I actually had one of the worst injuries of my life. This guy ran into me. We call him the 420 guy. Tell you a little story about him. He was like 5'1", maybe like 95 pounds. And we're just talking one day. He used to be a regular. And we're just talking about baseball. He's like, yeah, I can hit a ball about 420 feet. We're like, really? You hit a ball 420 feet and you're that little? He's like, yeah, I got good bat speed. So we just call him the 420 guy because when you don't know people's names, you tend to make up your own nicknames for them. And anyway, he was a regular there, and he literally ran me over chasing after a ball back in like 2010, I want to say. He came like flying over a bleacher, and he hit me. It's just like a perfect angle on the side, and actually he herniated a disc in my back. And so that hurt really bad. I didn't go down or anything. Like I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5". I didn't go down, but he herniated a disc in my back, and I couldn't walk for like a week. And I had to actually have epidural injections and stuff. It was pretty bad. And I still went to baseball. I had to take 4 days off. I missed like 4 games because I literally couldn't even get up. There's Otani, but I did go to some games and I couldn't really even move. I had to walk at a snail's pace. And then one day I got 10 baseballs just by standing in strategic spots and getting toss-ups and stuff. That was my worst injury I ever had. I also got jacked up in Atlanta a couple years ago. If you're a long time subscriber, you remember me falling in Atlanta and like busting myself up a little bit. Got cut on a cup holder. Nobody else was injured in there. I always, whenever I'm in batting practice, I always make sure to pick a spot where there's nobody else around, like have an empty row or something like that, because that's the last thing I want to do is run into somebody. Favorite Indians player? Good question. It's going to be a weird one. Bradley Zimmer. Bradley Zimmer, favorite Indians player. Let's see. We're due for our hit pretty soon. This will be our last hit, and then we will show you all of the hits. And any Braves pulled? Lots and lots of Acuna and Albies. And we'll show you the hits. There's another Albies, by the way. We're due for our hit anytime now. There's only 8 packs left. I'm not supposed to be up late watching this. What time is it where you are? Over here, it's 10:19. Oh, there we go. It's an Albert Pujols postseason. I guess, is this a patch? You ever see a commemorative postseason patch from Albert Pujols? I wonder if that counts as our hit. Technically, it's not really a relic, but it's a patch. They always put these in the blaster boxes. Pretty cool. I live close to you. Where are you from? 1019. You could be anywhere on the East Coast. Yeah, manufactured relics count. Are you serious? I'm 6'5". Well, actually, I'm 6'4.5", but I usually just round it up because with shoes on, I'm 6'5". I'm a pretty big guy. First ball I caught last year was hit by Zimmer. Yeah, Bradley Zimmer. Good guy. I really like Bradley Zimmer. I think he's going to be a great player. Had some injuries this past year. Oh, I hope that's not our hit. A manufactured relic. You have school tomorrow? Just put on, yeah, we do have school tomorrow, so I will be up at 5:15 a.m. to get dressed, let the dog out, and then I have a nice hour-long commute into school. Favorite Red Sox player? Good question. That is a good question. I would have to think. I like Mookie Betts a lot. You need a 1973 Mike Schmidt rookie card. I might have one laying around here that I could just give you. Let me check if I still have it. No, I used to have. No, I think my wife moved it. I have a PSA graded 6 Mike Schmidt rookie card. I would obviously sell it to you for what I paid for it. Eric loves snagging baseballs. Yes, I met Eric at Citi Field. Have any of your students found your channel? Yes, some of them have seen it. No, I don't know how many of them actually watch it because it's baseball related mostly, and a lot of baseball as much as we all are. Most of my students are like 14 or 15 years old, but some of them watch the flea market stuff. They will watch that and they will comment on that. Like I got some comments on the creepy flea market video. All right, this pack, the very last pack we have here. Do you ship your cards so they don't bend? Yeah, I put them in team bags, and then I put them with cardboard around the team bags, and then I put them in a bubble mailer folded over, and then I put them in another bubble mailer to give them lots of protection. All right, that was the last pack. We also have a silver pack to do. It's our last silver pack. You love the vids. Can't afford to open many boxes. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. That's why the case breaks are always good, because you get a chance for the autograph and stuff for not so much. Like this break, the cheapest teams were $12.99. Have you ever caught a game homer? Yes, I've caught a few. I think 7 or 8. That's a nice Ernie Banks. I stop staying for the games a lot of times. I go home after batting practice. Usually stop off on the way from work and then get back to my family. Here's everything I got, all the hits. Some of you are late to the show. I got these cards from Steel Sea Collectibles. It was $740 plus tax. I asked if they could give me a break because it's listed for $740 on their website. If they ship it to you, and I said, any chance I can get a break since I'm buying it in store and you're saving on shipping? He's like, yeah. We'll hook you up. We'll give you some free packs. And these were what they gave me: 3 free packs of National Baseball Card Day. I was expecting something a little more than that, but whatever. All right, so here's our hits. Favorite card that I own, probably the 2011 Mike Trout Topps Update. All right, all of our hits, just to recap, because I'm about ready to end this, so those of you that need to go to bed can go to bed. We have a manufactured relic, Albert Pujols. That was in our last box. This one is our most rare hit. It is an Isaiah Kiner Falefa card, and check out the numbering ratio on this one. Not quite a 1 out of 1, but pretty darn close. 4 out of 5. eBay named. It's Jab's Family. If you go back to a couple videos ago, it's linked in the description. Then we have this nice Chris Stratton 1983 autograph. So we got 2 autographs, a manufactured relic, and then we have this Manny Machado, who, by the way, counts as a Baltimore Orioles player in the break because it says Orioles on the back. You can see that there. Manny Machado, one of the best players in the game. That's his All-Star Game jersey. Then we have this Gleyber Torres, which found its way into that. It was numbered out of 67. I just tossed that in a really good pile. Definitely want to put that in a sleeve for them. And then a JT Realmuto relic. This one was also really good. It's numbered out of 10. Tyler Skaggs, little acetate see-through card. That was really good. Am I willing to sell my Mike Schmidt rookie? Yes, I am. Send me an email, thejabsfam@gmail.com. Basically, I just have to go and see what I paid for it and make sure that I don't take a loss on it. I think I paid like $100 some for it, 140 or something like that. We also got a Javier Baez relic, which was good. And our first hit actually was a Ross Stripling. What subject? I teach high school 10th graders. So those are all of our hits. Also, we had some numbered cards in there that were gold, which I'll sleeve those for you. And I will get these all shipped out to you soon. It's going to take a little while to go through them all and sort them. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was a fun break. I hope if you were in the break, you got some cards that you are looking forward to receiving. If you didn't get anything that you're really excited about, I hope that just the thrill of watching the pack openings and the chance of getting something was interesting to you. I highly recommend you sleeve the hits as you get them. That is a pretty good idea. I do have an eBay store. I hit flea markets. Someone asked that. I hit flea markets on Saturdays and Sundays. I have about 4 videos from flea markets coming up soon. So I will end this here. Look for videos tomorrow. I think I'll do a flea market video for you. Then I have a card. And then I have a card shop video and 2 more flea markets all coming this week. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I got to get to work on sorting these out, and I will get them in the mail as soon as possible. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.